I'm going to walk you through my neck pain reset routine. A quick, practical 3-step sequence that you can use anytime your neck is feeling wound up and you just need some quick relief. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ellen. I'm a chronic pain counselor with a background in physical therapy, and this channel is all about helping you understand and relieve chronic pain and illness by working with your nervous system. This video is part of my neck pain series, where we look into the pain and tension that you feel and the nervous system patterns that drive it, and how to change those patterns for lasting relief. This is the exact 3-step system that I use for my neck pain when I'm on the go, trying to get things done, editing videos till 12 a.m., whatever it is. These are short-term relief tools. They bring your nervous system down quickly so that your neck can let go. Let's get straight into it. Step 0 is pause. This is the moment when you notice your neck has gone tight and your stress is spiking. Because before you do anything, you need to interrupt the loop of stress, pain, stress, pain. I want you to say to yourself, out loud or in your head, my neck is safe. This pain is coming from stress, not an injury. My body is trying to protect me, not hurt me. My nervous system is giving me information, not turning against me. Notice the tone here. It's calm but firm, like you're talking to a panicky child who just needs someone to stay grounded and be steady for them. This is you being the adult for yourself. Your nervous system is the child, the screaming toddler, and you are being the steady ship. It's all about just telling your brain that we are not under threat and it's safe to slow down. Now, this is the step that 99% of people skip, but it is the step that enables the rest of the steps to actually work. Now, once you've got that foundation set, you can move on to step 1. Now, if you haven't watched the rest of the neck pain series and you're kind of going like, whoa, what? Nervous system? What are you talking about? I would recommend going back and at least watching episode 2, which explains why neck pain even happens in the first place and what's kind of going on behind the scenes. But if you're still with me, let's dive into step 1. We're going to do what's called a physiological sigh. This is a really quick and science-backed way to get your nervous system to calm down quickly. It just goes a deep inhale and then a top-up inhale. It's like a little bit extra at the end. And then a slow exhale. Just as slow and long as you comfortably can. The second little top-up inhale actually helps open the alveoli. I think I'm saying that right.
Alveoli.
It sounds like something you want to put on toast. It helps open up the little sacs inside of your lungs, because your lungs are not just 2 big bags, they're actually filled with tiny, teeny, tiny little sacs that expand even further when you take that second inhale. And the long exhale signals to your brain to slow your heart down. The longer you can do it, the longer your brain has to send that signal. But don't push yourself, yeah? It needs to be comfortable, needs to feel good. All right, so let's do it together. Deep inhale. Top up. Long exhale. All right, one more. Deep inhale. Top up. And that's it. You don't need a deep meditation. You don't even need to stop what you're doing. You don't even need to close your eyes. This doesn't have to interrupt your day. You can do it on the go and still help your nervous system relax. Just 2 or 3 physiological sighs is all it takes. And then we can move on to step 2. When you're stressed, by the time you realize what's going on, your neck is already tight and solid and unmoving. Yeah, you have less flow, you have less fluidity in your neck. So we just want to interrupt this bracing cycle by getting a little bit of gentle movement in there. No big stretches, no cracking or crunching, just gentle, easy movement. You can do this in a lot of ways. These are my 3 go-tos. First one is just a shoulder shrug. It's going to help the big muscles that attach to the base of your skull, the trapezius, relax so you can drop your shoulders. And all it is a shoulder shrug. Simple as that. My high school singing teacher actually used to get us to do this because it would not only relax the shoulders, but it would also help the muscles in the throat relax and the jaw and the face. It's really, really good. And the way he got us to do it was big shrug, relax. Big shrug, relax. Little shrug, relax. Little shrug, relax. It's surprisingly effective and really, really quick. The second option that I absolutely love, so much so that I made an entire video on it, you can check that out in the description below, is called the bobblehead. And it's where you just find your center of gravity. Whether you're sitting or standing, you just line your head up above your shoulders, above your hips, and then you just let your head bubble. Now, the trick with this is you're not moving your head, you're letting it bubble freely. You're sort of letting your body move you rather than you move your body. And what this does is it helps signal to the brain to let go of those really tiny little muscles in between your vertebrae. It just introduces a subtle, easy flow in there. And because it's so gentle and it involves no force, no big movements, it's also very soothing for your nervous system. Now, if you're finding that your neck just won't let go enough to let you sort of relax and bobble around, you may actually need to activate the muscles in your neck before you can let them relax. So try this if you're finding the bobblehead difficult. It's just a neck activation. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your right hand and pop it above your right ear, and then you're going to push your head into your hand. Nothing actually moves, but you're going to feel all the muscles on the right side of your neck, including the muscles in the front of the neck, switch on. Okay? And you're just going to hold that there, pushing at about 40% effort. You don't have to absolutely jam it in there, but enough that you can feel like a little bit of a burn through those neck muscles. Only do this if it's comfortable. If it's not, that's okay. Stick with the bobblehead or the shoulder shrug. After 2 breaths, drop, and then try and bobble again. You might find it immediately becomes easier, and you're going to feel everything relax. Cool. And then you just do it on the other side. And bobble again. You can even do it forwards and backwards. So to go forwards, you just push your head into your hand. You might actually like to look down rather than pushing forward. You're trying to look down, and that will switch on your sternocleidomastoid muscles. Such a sexy name, isn't it? That's going to switch on these muscles in the front that, even though we don't feel them too much day to day, they actually do hold a lot of tension, which can then flow into the jaw and the neck. All right, so again, and letting that relax. Each time you're going to feel your shoulders drop. You may even feel your jaw relax with that one because sternocleidomastoid is so related to jaw tension. And you can do it backwards. Hands on the back of the head or pushing your head into your car seat or your couch. And relax. Back to the bobblehead. By now, I think you'll find that there'll just be a little bit more flow. It'll feel a little easier to let go of that rigidity in the neck. Now, the goal with this isn't to fix your neck entirely. This is just short-term relief to get you through the day, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be 100%. It's just finding relief. Third step. Super practical, super simple. We're just finding something that can help us feel grounded and help us find a little bit more relief. So things like have a big drink of water. That's number one. Big drink of water will fix almost anything, as my mother would remind me constantly. Big drink of water. Or if you're wearing a tie, loosen it. If you're wearing a tight ponytail, let your hair down. anything that can just let you breathe a little easier. I know it seems simplistic, but it's the simplistic advice that we often forget to follow when we're super stressed out. So I want you to think of this reset routine as kind of like a short-term painkiller. And the neck pain is your reminder to do the routine. So it becomes like a circuit breaker. It's not a long-term solution, but it can get you through the day. And sometimes that is all you need. This is 5 minutes. 5 minutes to give you another few hours of functionality. Now, optional step 4, if you're able to, if you have the privacy to do it, if you're feeling like you're just holding yourself together, like you could explode at any moment, an optional step 4 is to release the pressure. If you've seen my video on this topic, you know how powerful it can be to just let yourself fall apart for a couple of minutes. If you have the luxury of privacy and a few minutes to yourself, this can be such a game changer. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to rant and vent and swear, do it if you can without scaring anyone. Just take yourself to the bathroom and just let it all out. It's so helpful and it won't take hours. You're not gonna fall apart. You're not gonna fall in a heap. It's just giving you a couple of minutes to let off some steam. This can relieve pain like no painkiller can. A client of mine did this while we were in session and it was amazing to see the transformation from before and after, and it only took 5 minutes. If you want to watch that video, check it out in the description. In summary, step 0, pause. Remind yourself that you are safe and that you are in control. Step 1, physiological sigh. Just 2 or 3 will take a minute. Step 2, break the brace cycle. Get some movement in your neck. Help your muscles let go. And step 3, ground yourself. Big drink of water, undo the tie, let down the hair. Painfully simple, but sometimes it's all you need. And optional step 4, release the pressure. Have a good cry, have a vent, have a rant. Just a few minutes to let yourself go. And then you can get back to your day with just a little bit more softness, a little bit more space to breathe, and a little less pain. This routine is a short-term relief tool to get you through the day without spiraling into more pain and stress. It's not a long-term solution, and that's okay. In the short term, symptoms management is just as important as addressing the root cause. But we also don't want to rely on symptoms management. We want to resolve the deeper issues. What created the heightened state in the first place? Because the goal is not to rely on the neck pain reset routine or any short-term relief. The goal is for you to need it less as your stress patterns transform. And that is exactly what we're going to be talking about in the next video, episode 5 of this neck pain series. We're going to be talking about long-term solutions, not just short-term relief. If that sounds good, then I will see you in the next one. In the meantime, write down these steps, put it on a sticky note. Wherever you find yourself getting the most worked up and stressed, have it there as a circuit breaker. I hope you guys find this useful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.